Hello, and welcome to SB252, your home for breaking sports news. My name is Donald, and I'd like to tell you guys about the breaking news out of Memphis, Tennessee. Just a few minutes ago, the Memphis Grizzlies basketball organization has decided to fire head coach David Fizdale after just a little over a season of being on that squad. This news is very shocking to me. I can't believe it. Last year, the Memphis Grizzlies made the Western Conference playoffs and lost to the Spurs 4-2. Now, at the beginning of the series last year, the Memphis Grizzlies were down, but they were able to come back and fight. And they had no answer for Kawhi Leonard, and they still were able to make a good series out of it. But what I didn't know is some of the internal workings of this organization that caused them to fire him, and I'll talk about that just in a minute. Well, I'll actually get right into it right now. First of all, during the offseason, they lost Zach Randolph, Vince Carter, and Tony Allen. Now, two of them went to the Sacramento Kings. That's Allen and Randolph. No, excuse me. That's Vince Carter and Randolph. And then Allen went to the Pelicans. Now, Tony Allen was an awesome defensive player. He was a very, very good defensive player. As a matter of fact, so good that the team actually decided to retire his number. And he's not even finished his career. So is Zach Randolph was so good for that team. They also decided to retire his number for that organization. And David Fizdale is the same coach who was able to bring Conley back last year on that huge contract that made him the highest paid player in the NBA, which, well, now that's expired because Stephen Curry just signed a big deal. But still, David Fizdale so far this year in the Memphis Grizzlies, having lost all those players, we're not expected to do as good. And they stand at 7-12 right now. They were 7-4. So right now they're on an 8-game losing streak, which is one of the reasons why he got fired from this organization. Last night, specifically against the Nets, they were down by 14 going to the fourth quarter, and he chose to bench Marc Gasol, who some reports are saying that he didn't get along with Marc Gasol because of some internal problems, some confrontations in practice. And honestly, I really like David Fizdale. I thought he was a very tough coach. I thought he brought a lot of accountability to his players, but that doesn't always reach every player the same way. So back to the game. So they were down 14 points in the fourth quarter, and then they were able to come back and cut it to a 5-point game against the Nets. And they were at home. But he still decided to not put Marc Gasol back in the game, which leads me to believe that perhaps these reports are true. Now, please tell me what you guys think in the comments below about this firing, whether if you think it's justified, because honestly, I was a little shocked. Again, I was reading some reports that either Marc Gasol or the coach would have to go because the rift between the two were so wide. Once again, thank you for joining us with SB252, and if you like content like this, breaking news, stories, and game analysis, please subscribe to this channel. Have a good day.